One of Pittsburgh's most revered and celebrated personalities is the children's public television host, the late Fred Rogers, a native of southwestern Pennsylvania. As the years go by, his influence only grows and grows. Later this year, the motion picture about Fred Rogers' life, It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, starring Tom Hanks, will debut in theaters everywhere. Visit Pittsburgh, the former Pittsburgh Convention and Visitors Bureau, decided to use the release of this film to launch a new national marketing campaign. It's called Pull Up a Chair. You are welcomed here. We're pleased to welcome back Craig Davis, President and CEO of Visit Pittsburgh, to the Sunday Business Page. Craig, always great to have you on the show.
As well, John. Thank you.
You know, this is going to be an exciting time. Tom Hanks, he's just the greatest. And the fact that he is playing Fred Rogers in a movie that I think a lot of folks are looking forward to seeing. This is an opportunity for Pittsburgh, isn't it?
It is. And, you know, that was part of the genesis of the idea, was to talk about how welcoming Pittsburgh is. And then on the heels of what will surely be a blockbuster, because almost anything that Tom Hanks touches is going to be a blockbuster, it talks about the life of Mr. Rogers, but also I think Pittsburgh's going to be very prominent throughout the film. So for us to be playing this video prior to that movie is going to be a very big thing to propel our message.
Well, we're very fortunate to have this 2-minute video that we're going to show in full right now, and I know you're going to edit it down the line, but let's watch the full 2 minutes right now.
Pull up a chair. You are welcomed here.
Now, you have some wonderful shots there, Craig. I don't know who your photographer was, but boy, did you get a lot.
His name is Kristen Lockerman, and the idea for the entire video was actually born in our marketing department at Visit Pittsburgh. Our team, who I'm really very proud of, came up with the idea, they storyboarded it, and then we hired Kristen to actually tell the story for us. So it was a great collaboration.
And the whole idea of pulling up a chair, of course, I mean, we all know that there are those who put a chair out in front of their house to hold a parking spot.
But in this case, it's inclusive. In this particular,
well, it's so much more than that, because
Yep.
Pittsburgh, I think if there's one thing about this area, we always say it, and it's so true, is how welcoming we are. And to play off really Fred Rogers, who was the most welcoming of people in this effort. So you're going to run this video, or you're going to actually edit this? This is just a raw version.
You're going to see a bunch of different versions of it with different types of chairs. So we're asking people, especially locally, to snap a picture of a chair to give us an idea, because the chair is the ultimate sort of a vessel for welcoming. So when you ask somebody to pull up a chair, it can be, you know, an airplane seat. It can be almost anything that helps to sort of.
And you want to hear from folks in Pittsburgh about that?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. So we're launching that as a local campaign simultaneously.
Now, if I was reading this correctly, you're going to run whatever the edited version, much shorter version than what we just saw, before the Tom Hanks movie.
Yes.
In New York, Los Angeles, Washington, Boston, Chicago, San Francisco, Seattle. I mean, that's got to cost a little bit of money, or are they going to let you do that for free?
They're not letting us do that for free, but the whole campaign is going to be, the whole national campaign is going to be about $500,000 worth of advertising.
That's great.
It is a national campaign, and it's going to hit every single part of what we do, our convention sales, our tourism sales, so it is going to be inclusive. And they're going to be in select theaters in those different markets, so we're not buying up every theater.
So not everywhere that Tom Hanks is playing?
No, unfortunately not.
How about here in Pittsburgh? Will our folks here in Pittsburgh be able to see it?
Not in the movie theaters, because our job is to bring people from the outside in, and so we've already sold Pittsburgh. So.
Yeah, no argument for me there. I think you're 100% correct on that one. So this kind of an ad campaign, I have long been an advocate that you folks that visit Pittsburgh do this kind of advertising beyond the Pittsburgh region, and so I'm delighted that you're doing it. I remember my old days back when I worked in the Congress, when worked in Washington, D.C. This is back in the 1980s of all times. We would see ads from Cleveland, and it would get me so angry to see a Cleveland ad in Washington, D.C. and nothing from Pittsburgh. So this is really a step forward for Visit Pittsburgh. Really appreciate it. Tom Hanks. Can we get him to say something good about Pittsburgh?
Well, I think he has said on a number of cases. But
here.
You know what? Let's see how this sort of progresses, because there's going to be a lot of buzz. I think the movie gets released in September. So we'll see how he reacts to this. I'm certain he'll see it. You know, and it's already virally, we actually launched it here locally this week on Tuesday, and there are phenomenal amount of shares and clicks and that kind of thing. We have even yet to just actually distribute this nationally. So already the buzz is pretty huge for us.
So anybody watching this can go on the website, and of course, you know, this segment gets posted at kdk.com/Sunday Business page. How about just tweeting or Facebooking this segment?
Thank you. That's exactly what
everybody,
we want.
all your friends around the country, so that people will know to check in with Visit Pittsburgh.
Yes,
you know, this is great. It's always good to have you on the show.
Thank you, John.
Thank you so much for everything.
It.
Appreciate your leadership here. When the Sunday Business page continues, what the Greek goddess Athena, Washington County, and developing young women business leaders all have in common. Stick with us.